YouTube just raised prices on every single plan with no press release. Here is exactly what changed, what you're actually paying for, and how to pay less right now. What YouTube Premium actually is. YouTube is free. 2.5 billion people use it every month without paying a cent. So why do over 125 million people pay for it? YouTube Premium removes every ad. Pre-rolls, mid-rolls, banner overlays, all of it. Across the entire platform. It adds background play, which means you can lock your phone and keep listening. It adds offline downloads so you can save videos without a connection. And it bundles in YouTube Music, which competes directly with Spotify and Apple Music. For a significant portion of users, YouTube is already the most watched thing in their house. The premise of Premium is simple. If you're watching 6 hours a day, maybe it's worth not having your concentration interrupted every 4 minutes by an ad for something you don't want. 125 million people have decided it is. That number is about to get tested. What just happened? On April 10th, 2026, Google updated its YouTube Premium pricing in the United States. There was no press release. There was no announcement event. The prices simply changed on the website. Many subscribers noticed before YouTube's email reached them. Reddit threads appeared while most users still hadn't been notified. YouTube's statement, when it came, was exactly what you'd expect. We're updating the price for YouTube Premium plans in the US for the first time since 2023 to continue delivering a high-quality experience that supports creators and artists on YouTube. That is the entire justification. 17 words of corporate language that says nothing specific. Here is what actually changed. Every plan, exactly how much it went up. Individual plan, $13.99 per month to $15.99 per month, a $2 increase. Annual individual, $139.99 per year to $159.99 per year, a $20 increase, which still saves money versus paying monthly. Family plan, up to 6 accounts in the same household, $22.99 to $26.99, a $4 increase, the single largest jump in dollar terms. Student plan, $7.99 to $8.99, a $1 increase. YouTube Premium Lite, ad-free viewing only, no YouTube music, no downloads, no background play, $7.99 to $8.99. New subscribers pay these prices immediately. Existing subscribers get charged the new rate from their June 2026 billing cycle. YouTube said affected subscribers would receive an email at least 30 days before the change hits. The Apple tax nobody reads about. Here's the number that doesn't get mentioned enough. If you subscribe to YouTube Premium through an iPhone or iPad, through the App Store, you are not paying $15.99 for the individual plan. You are paying $20.99, $5 more per month. Same plan, same features, same YouTube. The gap exists because Apple takes a 30% commission on every subscription processed through the App Store. YouTube passes that cost directly to the subscriber. This is sometimes called the Apple tax, and it has existed since YouTube Premium launched. Apple has strict rules that prevent apps from directing users to cheaper alternatives outside the app. YouTube cannot tell you in the app that you're overpaying. You have to find out some other way. The fix is simple. Cancel through Apple's App Store settings, then resubscribe directly through YouTube's website. You'll pay $15.99 instead of $20.99 for the exact same thing. $60 saved per year by changing where you click. Why Google did it without announcing it? There's a reason this was a website update and not a keynote. The streaming industry has learned something over the past 5 years. Quiet price increases lose fewer subscribers than announced ones. When Netflix announced its 2023 price increase with explanations and marketing, it drove a wave of cancellation searches and media coverage that lasted weeks. When streaming services simply update the number on a website and send a polite email, most subscribers absorb the change and move on. Google is not the first to use this playbook. It is following a path Netflix, Disney, and Spotify have already cleared. The price increase was not a secret. It was published, it was covered, subscribers were notified, but the deliberate absence of any announcement event, any press conference, any prepared statement beyond a single paragraph minimizes the surface area for backlash. It also makes it harder to ask specific questions, like where exactly the extra money is going, what YouTube says versus what it doesn't say. YouTube's official language on the increase. The money supports creators and improves premium. Both statements are technically defensible. YouTube pays creators based on watch time from premium subscribers, so as the premium pool grows, creator payments from subscriptions grow too. But supports creators obscures what the percentage breakdown actually looks like. YouTube does not publish what share of any price increase flows to creators versus to YouTube's own operations, infrastructure, AI features, and profit margins. The service has added features in recent years. Jump ahead, an AI feature that lets you skip to the most relevant part of a video, is available to premium subscribers. Premium Lite expanded to more markets. YouTube Music's catalog now exceeds 300 million tracks. YouTube has also been implementing more aggressive server-side ad injection, a technology that sews ads directly into the video stream in a way that makes ad blocking significantly harder. This means the gap between the free and premium experience has widened considerably since 2022. More ads, longer ads, and ads that cannot be blocked. That deliberate widening of the gap makes the premium argument easier. But it also means some of what you're paying for is protection from a problem YouTube itself created. None of these specific improvements or changes were cited in the price increase communication. Continue to improve premium is a commitment to future actions, not an explanation of what the extra $2 per month specifically funds. The money goes somewhere. YouTube won't say exactly where. The broader pattern: YouTube Premium is not raising prices in isolation. Netflix has raised its standard plan to $19.99 and its premium tier to $26.99 in the US. Spotify raised prices in 2024 and confirmed further increases for 2026. Disney+, Hulu, and Peacock all raised prices in 2025. Every major subscription service has increased prices in the last 24 months, and almost all of them have done it more than once. The economics are consistent across all of them. These platforms spent 2015 to 2022 growing subscriber bases by keeping prices low. The pitch was always the same: cheaper than cable, no contract, cancel anytime. That pitch worked. Streaming displaced cable for a generation of viewers. Now these platforms are in the next phase, extracting more value per subscriber, because the subscriber base is large enough to support it. The cost of streaming services combined has, for many households, already exceeded the old cable bill that streaming was supposed to replace. There is a term for this: streamflation. It is not slowing down. Every platform watches its competitors' churn rates after price increases and calibrates how far it can push its own. YouTube's subscriber retention after this announcement will tell the industry exactly how much room still exists on the table. The answer will inform the next round of increases. There will be a next round. How to pay less right now. You have 4 real options. Switch off Apple billing. If you subscribe through iPhone and pay $20.99, cancel through App Store settings, then resubscribe on YouTube's website for $15.99. Same plan, saves $60 per year. Go annual. The individual annual plan at $159.99 works out to $13.33 per month, cheaper than the old monthly price of $13.99 and significantly cheaper than the new $15.99 monthly rate. If you're staying subscribed, the annual plan is the most straightforward discount available. Use the student plan. If you are a full-time student, $8.99 per month is the lowest price for full YouTube Premium. YouTube verifies student status annually through a third-party verification service. Switch to Premium Lite. At $8.99, you get ad-free video across most of YouTube, the feature most subscribers actually use. You lose YouTube Music, downloads, and background play. For users who primarily watch YouTube on a TV or desktop and already have Spotify, Lite covers the main use case at a significant discount. What this means for creators. YouTube's justification references creators, so it's worth being specific about how creator payments from Premium actually work. YouTube takes subscription revenue, pools it, and distributes a portion to creators based on watch time from Premium subscribers, not based on how many ads a creator would have shown. A creator whose audience is heavily Premium users receives more from the subscription pool than one whose audience skips Premium. In theory, a price increase grows the pool, which grows creator payouts. In practice, if the increase drives cancellations, the pool shrinks. YouTube's financial incentives align with keeping Premium subscribers paying, which does broadly support creator revenue. But the relationship between a $2 price increase and any individual creator's monthly payment is indirect and not guaranteed. supports creators is true in aggregate. It is not a direct transfer. Is it still worth it? At $15.99 per month for a platform most users visit daily, the math depends on your relationship with advertising. On YouTube in 2026, ads are more frequent and longer than they were in 2020. Unskippable 90-second ads have been tested on TV-connected devices. Ad blockers are increasingly blocked by YouTube's server-side ad injection. The free tier of YouTube has meaningfully degraded over the past 3 years. More interruptions, more forced watch time, fewer workarounds. That degradation is partly why 125 million people pay for premium. And it is partly why, despite the price increase, most of those subscribers will stay. Switching cost is high. If you use YouTube Music as your primary music service, canceling premium means losing your playlists, your library, and your listening history. If you use YouTube on your TV regularly, you lose background audio, downloads, and gain back a screen full of ads. The stickiness is by design. At $9.99 in 2015, YouTube Premium was an easy yes for anyone who watched regularly. At $15.99 in 2026, it remains a reasonable product for daily users. For people who watch once a week and don't use YouTube Music, the case is thinner. The honest answer to "is it worth it?" is, it depends entirely on how much of your daily screen time runs through YouTube, and how much a seamless experience is worth to you compared to a free but interrupted one. That is a question only you can answer, but note that the question gets recalculated every time the price goes up. And the price keeps going up. Streaming isn't the only industry that keeps making the same decisions over and over and hoping you won't notice. Every major Windows failure explained. It is on screen right now.